The Dr. Pepper Museum is such a great place here in Waco. So when someone comes to the museum, we don't only tell the history of Dr. Pepper, but the soft drink industry. We also tell the history of Waco. And so when people come, they can go through our exhibits, they can read about the history, learn all about where it came from, but also they can go through and do our experiences. We do a make a soda and a taste a soda experience. They can go and make their own soda, they can name it, they can mix the flavors together. There's a little bit of entrepreneurship involved with that too. We also do our paranormal experience tours. We're certified haunted, and so nothing too scary, but it is a lot of fun. We're grateful to be able to have such a beautiful place, really bringing in all the cultural experiences of Waco here in our location downtown. Our museum, part of it is the artesian bottling company that was originally here back from the early 1900s. It did close down at some point, and it was set to be demolished. And so the Chamber of Commerce and city leaders came in and said, no, we want to revitalize this building and make it into a museum. And so in 1988, they started the process, and in 1991, the museum opened to the public. And so over the last almost 33 years, it's been a building process. It was just the main bottling building, and then we were able to acquire the building across the courtyard. And over the last 10 years, really grew that into more of an experience. Probably the most popular experience is make a soda. People like making the soft drink. They like to be able to mix the flavors together. Sometimes they don't turn out the way they wanted, but it's still a fun experience to be able to mix. They have a certain process of how they turn the bottle to make it not go flat when they have the soda in there. But also taste of soda is kind of fun because everyone's an expert. Everyone knows what what things are until they get there and have to try it. So that was a fun one also. We also have an exhibit in the museum about the tornado. The tornado came through Waco on May 11th, 1953, and it damaged much of downtown. The building was also damaged, and they were able to rebuild it back. There's kind of, we call it the smile on the side of the building. Waco is rebuilt from then. It took a while to get back to where we are, but Waco weathered the storm and able to come back, and it's great to be able to show people what it looked like to where we are today. We've seen a really huge increase of visitation to the museum recently, and really a lot of our visitors are from all over the world. During spring break, we hit record visitation, and most of them came to Waco for the museum, or they were passing through and they had to stop in while they came through Waco. We do have our soda fountain also, and every guest who comes in with paid admission, they get a free soft drink from our soda fountain, but they also can upgrade and they get a float, because we are the original home of Dr. Pepper, so we're going to make sure they get the original Dr. Pepper. And our soda jerks actually make the drinks right there in front of them. We have one of the chemists from Dr. Pepper who came in to make sure that our soda jerks know exactly how to mix the soda and the syrup together to make sure that it is the best you'll get. So we love people coming through, not only ordering a drink, but watching it being made right there in front of them. I think Waco is the best place for Dr. Pepper, mostly because it was created in Waco. And so it's great to be able to hold on to that history and have it here. Wacoans really embrace it. I think people in Waco drink more Dr. Pepper than almost anywhere else. So it's wonderful to be able to have the history, hold on to it, and tell the story from Waco, from the place it was created. It really makes it more special.